Hello, everyone.
Hello, darling.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
There's the gavel. All rise. We're in the court.
It's a puppy. I mean, puppy right there next to.
Oh,
it's
there
a
it
puppy.
is.
He's looking out the window that we all know is there.
Yeah. Remember when the thunderstorm was rolling through, like Garth Brooks said one time, when the thunder rolls, I believe, and he looked up, like I do all the time. Mikey just looks straight ahead.
I look like, oh God, the end is near.
Well, good to see everybody. Judge Dude and Puppy Dude.
She's not responding. Do you want to do another hearing?
Oh, great.
Uh-oh. Good start.
Off to a bang.
Yeah, let's go 15, I suppose.
I suppose if we've got to, Joe. I think the landscapers wait to start work as soon as I get ready to turn on the computer and go live.
Of course. It's
I
the
think
same
they're
thing in my
cutting-
house. So all animals are quiet as can be. Neighbors ain't doing a damn thing. Nobody delivering anything until you press start.
I think they're
Start
clear
clock.
cutting. I don't know what they're doing. It's just a massive amount of noise.
Oh,
Hey,
they're
big
great.
boy.
Okay, let me go get
Nice
the
beard.
petitioner.
Has a stellar beard.
That man's got a shoebox with no shoes in him. I believe so.
I bet
Leather
he's
and
got-
lashes. Good to see
bet he's-
everybody. Maggie.
I bet he's got a delightful bottle of beard oil. That's right. If you're looking to pick up some beard oil, go to our official sponsor at
I'm here.
Vitar
Yeah.
Beard Oil.
Hold on, Scarlett.
My wife bought me some.
All right.
No thanks.
You haven't oiled up yet.
One moment,
Yeah.
Judge. Miss
Oil-
White,
oil
Miss
free.
Roberts, I need you to start your video, please.
Nice flowers.
Is that
Large
evidence?
thief in front of the camera. Look, it started there. And if you could please cover your shoulders as well, you got to put on a cardigan or.
Oops.
Hold on.
Oh. Said one of
Hold
those,
on, for God's sake.
They want to put a goddamn cardigan on.
I believe they call those spaghetti straps.
Can't come in here looking all seductive.
For
No,
what?
no, no,
My
no.
beard is fine. Like, I don't understand. What do you need beard oil for? Seriously, is it good for it? I don't even
Mine's
know.
already gray. Should I make it gray and oily?
Right?
You hear these kids? Thinking of-
Kids are like, Mommy, why you always halfway naked in this house? You're in court.
Why are you putting on pants? Oh,
All right.
Jules.
So
Good to see you.
we are going to get started with our hearing here momentarily.
Here we go.
Mr. Burke, are you passing between rooms or did you have an announcement for us?
An announcement and a question.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Let's hear
Go
it.
ahead.
First thing is Mr. Johnson, position 3, and position number 7 we both requested a hearing. And then I needed the case number for position 25 to add on.
Sure. It's 5740.
Boy, we bring you guys
Okay.
the best
All
court
right, I'm about to
cases
talk to
known
the
to
other
man.
two and see if there's any agreement.
Hard hitting.
Yes, that's right.
All right. Good deal. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. This is the petitioner's case and burden of proof. And so that means that they will go first. They will give their testimony. The respondent will have an opportunity to ask questions second. And then following questions, they will give testimony third. So that's
Walmart.
a process that can certainly feel a little bit disorienting. It's not what people would expect because they want to be able to make their statements, but just
Beautiful
understand that
beaches
that's
of
why that
Georgia.
is the way that it is. And you're just you'll have to kind of bear with us and decide whether a question is worth asking or not worth asking. And what I mean by that is, if the two of you agreed about the past or what happened, we would probably have a consent agreement, but we don't. And so with that in mind, some things are better handled through testimony versus being handled through.
Excuse me for just a moment. My dude up there, he's got his nails are better than hers at the moment.
I mean, obviously the man's putting in long days work, so he wants to also look his best at night. So he's been getting plenty of those. I think they call them manicures.
Toby, you might be on the wrong channels, or it's went away. Either way.
Questions of an adverse party, I guess. Let's put it that way. So, with that said, Ms. Roberts, I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear any statements you make to the court today will be the truth under penalty of perjury? And I think you'll have to unmute for us.
Halfwit. 2 days ago, my security cam intruders around the back of my house. I filmed the septic waste overflow pit.
Okay. Do you have that video? I would love to see somebody falling in the shitter.
My God, send it over, please. Dana, welcome.
Yes.
Thank you. You can put your hand down if you'd like. Now, are you currently married to the respondent?
Yes.
All right. And how many children do you two have together?
2.
All right. What are their ages?
4 and 2.
All right.
I'm 5, you dumb bitch.
And were you two living together at
You're
the time
the
you
kid,
filed
I'm
this
5.
petition for a protective order?
Yes.
All right. Was that in DeKalb County?
Yes.
She got the lean.
All right. And when was the last time that this person was physically violent with you?
And what it was, I want to say December last year.
Looks like the dude's got 2 hot dogs right now, and he's just going for it. You notice it?
Hot dog eating contest.
2022.
Okay. And what happened?
I had came to the house.
I didn't mean to embarrass you, dude. I just
Now you called him out and he stopped. Great. Good job, Creed.
I told him that it started off with him saying that he's not going to renew the lease and that we had to leave and I need to find me and my children somewhere to go. I have 5 other children besides
CHULDRAIN.
I could have swore she said she had to get her treasure and find somewhere to go.
No, that was children in a way.
Oh, I thought she said treasure.
Yes. Honey, I shrunk my ex-wife or girlfriend.
You see these flowers? He sent me these. He wasn't supposed to send no flowers.
Vienna sausages. Yeah.
the 2 we have. And so I was like, okay, cool.
Cool.
Then he decides to push with me, tussle with me about the children. He was saying, oh, I'm finna take them this weekend.
Treasure.
To go wherever he was going. And I saw him no, because he has made threats before. He's not from here. He's from Africa. So he has
no.
I walk away for 5 seconds and miss a guy masturbating. Luckily I'll be able to go back and find that.
Did it happen today?
Yeah, if it happened today, let me know. Give me a timestamp because he's still live, so I can find
God. Yeah, so 2 with him, I think, and then
yeah. She's extremely fertile.
God bless.
She is looking to repopulate the earth.
One of them, I believe, is 5 years old. I believe.
I'm 5.
Made threats of taking my kids, saying that I won't see my kids and all type of things. So I told him no. After that, in the midst of that, I've been looking for a shelter that we can go to because I don't have any family that can help me. So I couldn't get into a shelter as of that time. And the shelter actually called me back in January.
Hold on.
After he abandoned it.
So what is she saying, Creed, is she has no family members that have 7 or 8 bedrooms available. Is that what we're to understand?
I'm sorry. Listen, it's completely appropriate for kids to share rooms with bunk beds when you're at that point. I mean, you're
like a lot of bunk beds. She should have all 7 of them kids in the room like the 7 dwarfs had. in the Snow White cartoon. They should just be lined up beds along the wall,
There
all
you go.
7 of them.
So it's around 11:30 at noon. Thank you
All
for
right.
the heads up. I
See,
can't
I
wait.
miss a minute, miss a day.
See, I mean, it's not the first person we've seen doing something like that during Zoom court, but it's always fun. I hope that maybe he catches wind of that and somebody says something. But was the dude just waiting? That's even better. Then he has to go in front of him.
Oof.
In a way.
Hoofa.
Chuck.
Willery.
At the house, and the house is not. It wasn't in conditions that we could live in, so I didn't know what he would done. Like after that part, so when I left, he made threats of, "Oh, you leave this house, watch what I'm gonna do to you, this, that, and the third, with my kids and stuff." And so I left when the shelter had told me that they will accept me and my 7 kids. I went
Okay.
ahead and left.
So when was the last time you two actually lived together?
In December, January. He left the home in January the 4th.
Again, I hate to interrupt.
Irvin Gold.
Was it Dan Larkin, by the way, that was doing that? Because if so, I think I found it.
Any relation to Sergeant Sean Sticks Larkin, who used to
Well, they do look similar.
really?
Oh yeah. We'll watch it as soon as we're done with this. I'll bring it up.
Yeah, we don't actually see.
Nah, not from what I can tell yet.
We
I
don't see
know
it
how
like
long.
flopped into a cup. And
I don't know how long it takes them to get done, but there's a lot of either he's scratching lottery tickets off camera, he's odd scratching, or he's doing exactly what they think.
well, thank you for the heads up. We might be able to watch it after this though.
When is the last time that you actually saw him in person?
Apparently, it's pretty good video.
I want to say February. It was February something because he put a zip tie thing on the car that I had. The car is not even registered for one. It's not even legal to drive. It has problems and everything. It ended up, something happened with the shift gear thing. And so I called and was like, I can't drive this car. It's undrivable. I was in the McDonald's parking lot with it stuck. And so he came to the McDonald's parking lot and put another zip tie or whatever he did under the truck to make it go back into gear or whatever.
Zip ties.
And that was
fixes everything.
It's got
And
a
that
new
was what
show
month?
on Fox Nation.
in February.
So you haven't seen him since
He hates Dan
February.
Abrams.
No.
Yeah.
What communication have you two had since February?
Asking, he had made an agreement to he claimed my kids before we got married. I found out. And
You're talking about tax stuff?
Yes. And when he
Okay.
did that, he wrote a letter saying, I will give you the $6,000 back plus the stimulus money that was taken. Only thing I've been contacting him of is, can you help with the kids? Can you give them something? Like I asked them for $50 to get them some clothes because when we were at the shelter, a lady stole my 2-year-old's clothes. So I didn't have anything for her. I said, can you do that? He told me, oh, let the courts decide. Then I text him, when you're going to give me back my money? It's messed up how you did. Can you give him the money back? Like that. And then I asked him to answer the TPO order thing. And besides that, he kept saying, oh, well, what's your address for the divorce? I've been told him you can do it by publication and notified, and I can go and answer it.
By publication.
Okay.
Are we like put it in the newspaper? It'll say, meet me here at noon and I'll be there.
Isn't that where you put your announcements, right? In the newspaper.
We haven't heard one single thing about any kind of harassing or attacking, have we? It's all been about money.
Right. And not being able to find a house with 7 bedrooms.
I mean, he can't help what's going on with the other 5.
Yes, she is. Her entire room is nothing but flowers, actually.
This video is amazing, by the way.
Oh, I can't wait. Well, that's a thing. $7 per kid. $1 per kid. I love that. Hashtag never pull out.
Got that week game, son. Week.
Thank you, Flushing.
Okay, so you've had conversations about financial issues, a possible divorce, and the children over the last 4 months. Has there been any violence or threats of violence from him at that time?
Could you repeat that? Because I couldn't hear my child.
Sure. So you've had conversations about finance.
I knew, baby.
It's high noon. And Griggs is here. She says, I can't hear you. My children. Yeah, your child's like yelling. We're in court.
You have a third grade class. I mean, there's of course you can't hear.
Finances, a possible divorce, the children. Have there been any violence or threats of violence in the last 4 months? Or I guess 5 from February to now.
No, only besides him saying, "Oh, watch what I do to you and watch what's gonna happen to you." That's about all. But I won't go around him after that whole incident. I'm not stupid enough to put myself in that situation for you to put your hands on me. I'm not gonna do that. And then he says, "Oh, well, you're hiding my kids." I said, "How am I hiding them? If you take them, then how am I gonna get them back? You're gonna run off with them or do whatever you're gonna do." I told him, get the paper saying, "Okay, I get them this time and you get them that."
Shells, thank you. 2 bones. Hallelujah.
She wants the money. Show her the money, Creed.
Time, that's cool. But I don't trust you. After everything that done transpired, I don't trust you at all to do anything with you.
Asher.
Here's gonna get.
All right.
And I say,
Mr.
get
Roberts,
away
do you have
from here.
questions that you think the court needs to ask this witness? You'll have to unmute to tell me.
He's thinking. Give him a second, Judge. It's a tough question. He's deeply lost in thought. Yep. He's thinking again.
Mr. Roberts, you need to unmute and let me know with a yes or a no whether you believe you have questions. I can't tell if you're frozen.
Robert Frame.
Am I frozen? Miss Goodman or Mr. Burke?
No, I can hear you, Judge.
Edible arrangement.
Okay.
With you, Carol.
Everybody is so still that
I think
So a couple of you has said this in the chat already, that every time something comes up, she just calls him. Is what it seems like so far. I mean, that's what we've heard so far.
Mr. Unreliable here is being relied on a lot, it seems like. Do you think maybe, all right, here, just completely out of left field, another man sent her those flowers, so she wanted to make sure that was her background?
Listen, if that were the case, I mean, that's a pro move on her part, and maybe that's why she's so far off to the side. She wants to make sure that he's just staring at those flowers and he just knows it was not sent from him, and like, look how great my new dude is.
Baby number 8's on its way.
We're going for number 8 every night of the week. They are pretty big, aren't they? Right? Oh, chocolate. What are you, nuts?
I think he may not have his videos on, but the camera.
there he goes.
He gone.
Pop back in. I don't think he has good service though.
Story of the day. That's seems to be hitting everybody.
Those flowers are
Yeah, now
stunning.
he's not connected.
And is there any way of the transportation and stuff? Because I don't have any transportation. If there's going to be visitation or whatever.
All right, Mr. Roberts, do you have any questions you think the court needs to ask this
He needs to
witness?
buy her a car, Creed.
By the way, I can't find a better picture, but Mr. Asher just reminds me of Sheldon Creed, NASCAR driver. Looks very much like him, but that's
Handsome.
not one of the better pictures. Watch him when he pops back in.
Sir.
That's like doing the old radio show with Knox.
Your
Yes.
audio is coming in very robotic and choppy.
Or he's just talking really slow. He's in a different mood today. He really is. You're right.
He's settled down. He's a little bit less.
Yes, sir. I have submitted my procedure yet.
What?
I'm asking if you have
Can you hear me
questions
now?
for this witness.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I am asking if you have questions
Okay.
for this witness.
Get out of your lead-filled house.
Yes, sir. She said that I assaulted her allegedly on, I believe, the 4th and 11th. I have submitted in text messages 2 days prior to the 4th and 2 days after, and also 2 days prior to the 11th and 2 days
What's
after.
your question? This is
She
question
said that
time. It's not statement time.
Question time.
Okay, well, I mean, I really don't have any questions for her other than she claims
I
that
pass this
I
witness, Your
assaulted
Honor.
her, which is false.
It's not time for that.
What I want to know is, why is she saying false statements and claiming false situations?
So your question is, why is she always
That's not a
lying?
helpful question at
Got
this
it.
moment. Miss Roberts, do you have other witnesses you intend to call today?
And my son that was there, my oldest son that was there, my other kids witnessed it too, but he's the oldest out of all of them.
How old
Okay,
is he?
where are they? And for that matter, where are you? I can't see
Um,
you either.
I could go and get him
All
if you
right.
want.
All right, so we're going to get a kid to testify? Really? Well, luckily we won't have to see his face because hey,
Hey,
Sun looks apocalyptic.
it does. I thought it was
hello?
a meteorite. What's up?
All right. See if you can get it to where it'll show your face clearly on the screen, because the virtual background is
Look at him
kind of making
laughing.
things tough. Can you my name is Judge Edgerton. I'm going to ask a few questions for you
Edgerton?
today. Some other people that are here may have questions too. First, I have to ask.
I
if
always
you-
say it wrong. I always thought it was Edgerton. Like edge.
Like, you do some edging. I think that's a
Nancy,
term.
do you have any idea what edging is? Mikey just talked about it. I've never heard of it. Just wondering.
Nancy.
raise your right hand for me.
Yeah.
Do you swear to tell the truth today?
Oh, by the way, dude's got a nice house there, huh? Did you notice that?
He's
It's a
got,
nice
no wonder
neighborhood
we're
there.
talking about money. He's got some. He's got a job. He's got a house.
2 kids, apparently.
His walls are beautiful.
With her.
Yes.
All right. So can you tell me, you can put your hand down. Can you tell me your name, please?
Caden Tillman,
All right. And how old are you?
13.
She got kids between the
13,
ages of
it's
13
July.
and
So
2.
Are you going into 8th grade this year? Is that about right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we were here to talk about an incident that took place maybe in December or January involving, is Miss Roberts your mom?
Yes.
Involving her and Anthony Roberts. Have you ever seen situations where either of them has
His face looks like, who's this kid?
kind of gotten physical with the other or put their hands on
I've
them?
never seen this kid in my life.
Yes.
And what is it that you've seen?
Why does who is this? Is this a paid actor? It
What is
ain't
this
my
kid?
kid.
I ain't never seen that kid before in my life. I don't even know who that is.
I'd like to point out, thank you so much, Miss Carey. Now I know exactly what that is. Appreciate that. I'm not going to put that up on screen.
Not necessary.
I think it was like in December, whatever, in December.
Thank you, Lisa. She got it too.
They was outside and it was like nighttime. And his daughter was there and my siblings was there. We was watching through the window what they was doing outside. So they was like behind a truck. So we heard that they was, I think, arguing or whatever. So we opened the front door and then she had his phone. She had his phone and he had choked her. He choked her.
That is no laughing matter, but what is more facts towards the possibility of Flusha being a woman. Just wanted to put that out there.
And he took the phone. No, I think it dropped or something. And he took the phone back.
All right, so
Okay.
she stole his
Do you know-
phone, and he put his hands on her, which is no excuse for that ever.
Well, if I wonder if he's going to actually like snatch the phone out, because we all know that's
you usually don't see it that way though. She took it from him.
that could be. That's so hard to determine if people are nervous laughing or not. My wife does that, and it's so annoying.
It is annoying.
In the middle of a
argument
or something. She's sitting there.
Know if anyone called the police?
No, nobody didn't call the police. I know it was the next door neighbor said that y'all stop before she calls the police.
Did anybody have any injuries or marks?
No, not that I know of. No.
Okay. Do you have any idea, sort of, if you had to guess, who started it, or who was hurting who the most that night? Who would have been more responsible?
I know Anthony, he choked my mom. I know the only thing that my mom did was take his phone. Well, it was his old phone. I don't even think it's his phone. I don't even think he got that phone no more, but it was his old phone, and it was an Android, and she had took it.
An Android?
Oh, that's how we know it's old. Disrespect on Android's name.
Shame. And I guess she was trying to go through it or whatever, and he choked her, and the phone dropped or whatever, and took it back.
Okay, and you think that was the same incident, December, January, somewhere in that range?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Roberts, do you have any questions that you think I need to ask for this witness that I haven't thought to ask yet?
The questions, I mean, it's all false. So I don't know what kind of questions that
All
I
right, well, we'll figure that out if we need to.
It's all bullshit,
So your contention, your assertion under the circumstances.
There is a lot of people in the chat that thinks he just read all that.
I don't know. Maybe.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't know. He was really well prepared. I'll say that.
Very much so. That's for sure. Irving Gold, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, if you're looking for legal representation in the great Arctic North of Canada, Irving Gold is your selective lawyer, socially endorsed but not professionally endorsed by this channel.
It was his old phone, though.
But, his old phone.
So far, that's the worst thing that we've heard of, really. The choking is definitely, I mean, allegedly. That's certainly not good.
That's a big no. Bad.
Grab the old Android.
By the way, don't forget we're going to watch a guy do some business, maybe even edging here in a minute. So
nobody go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere after.
We're going to quickly lose our channel.
Yeah.
Right in front of your eyes.
Presented a case sufficient for a protective order. I mean, am I, based on what you said earlier?
Me too, Gary. I would never use one of those other Apple things. Boy, you guys are like all on the same page here to chat about that kid doing that. Love it. Jim, thank you. That's a great question.
Here and now, is that essentially what you would boil that down to?
Correct, sir.
All right. And here's the issue. The allegations laid out in the petition, the allegations laid out in the testimony from the witnesses, and Ms. Roberts, you seem to, I don't know if you're being hidden by the virtual background or what, but
hiding. There she is.
The testimony that has been given today thus far is that there's been no in-person contact over the last basically 5 months at this point. There's been no violence in that time, no threat of violence, no other encounters, and that there have been ongoing discussions about in various directions from petitioner to respondent or respondent to petitioner about money, children, childcare, divorce. What I will tell you both is this: these orders, even though one of the conditions for these orders being granted is that they have to have a reasonable likelihood of preventing future violence. And the situation we have here, this is really an emergency order. And the situation here is essentially, aside from one incident where there were car repair services given, there's been no contact for 6 months. And the contact.
I love the way you just said that, by the way.
When he come and use zip ties to fix the car so it could go into gear.
That's too funny.
The fact that there has been about what I will call household issues, even if the two of you aren't in the same house, about managing the family financially, in terms of, personal care or otherwise. This situation is not the type of situation that protective orders exist to intervene in and fix. There needs to be a divorce filed for if that's the way this is heading. If there is no reconciliation, then the divorce is the place where these things get settled. And the reason for that is because the judge has a lot of latitude to do what they believe is in the best interest of the child and the family, whereas I have specific directions given to me of how to intervene to keep people safe. And this is not a situation where what has been presented, the picture that has been painted over these last numerous months, is not one where the danger exists that makes it appropriate for court intervention in the form of a TPO. And so I think I'm required by law to dismiss the petition. The parties will be excused from today's hearing with the instructions that I have given regarding other remedies to seek elsewhere in the court system. So I wish you both good luck. And the court will be here to receive any filings as needed.
Sir, I have one request, please.
What is that?
He's got a request.
I had to turn my gun in, and I need a.
There is a motion that you file with the court to request to reobtain that. It is not something that can happen in open court because the sheriff usually wants papers for that kind of thing, if you know what I mean.
Papers,
yes, sir.
please.
Thank you so much.
Sure thing.
All right, sir.
All right. Well, that was he didn't pussyfoot around. He was like, look, what have you got to say? He's like, she's lying. All right, good enough for me.
Well, listen, came completely unprepared. So I don't understand. Like,
she spent 15 minutes just talking about money and housing for her
100%.
children and things like that.
He assaulted me once.
Oh, yeah. But it was also a time. Yeah.
I couldn't find a house for 7 people.
There's no way in hell I could support 7 children. No way. I don't know anybody that could just 7 kids, no problem. You'd have to have making $500,000 a year or something to be able to support 7 children and yourself. It's ridiculous.
God bless. I just don't understand how you can, that you're going to court, that you're a petitioner to get one, and you come out swinging with nothing but basically just bitching about needs and wants, money wise.
So about if he wants visitation, is he going to give me transportation?
Right. Yeah. Jesus. You imagine this is how she's talking in court. Can you imagine being one-on-one, him trying to get anything done with her?
I will say this, not once did she mention child support. Either he's already paying child support and it's not enough. Hopefully all them kids are getting supported from some man somewhere. Good. That was interesting.
Nice spot. That's 2 times now. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of interesting.
Yeah, let's see it. Oh God.
Which one of these guys do you think is doing it, Creed?
Well, it's not the attorney. Blue shirt guy, Dan Larkin.
All right, so there's a lot of movement. Let's just
Mary, you might want to come back.
So we got like a pamphlet or something. I'm not sure what we got there.
All right.
He's checking the mail right now. Looks like
get
doing a little paperwork.
All right.
Nobody has a problem with that, right?
No big deal.
Definite
relation to Bubble. So yeah, definitely. The attorney there.
This guy reminds me of our friend Hightower.
The attorney that's driving while on.
Oh, picking our nose. Well, nothing wrong with that. We gotta pick our nose every once in a while. Good camera angle, by the way.
Yes, it is. It's a great camera.
Is he looking at the camera like nobody's looking? But damn, isn't James looking good? Oh shit, James is gone. Huh? There's nobody around.
Nobody over here? No.
Nobody over there. Nobody over there.
Good.
You know, I'm kind of stressed out about this court case, so maybe I should just, do some work. Just do a little bit of work. That's all right. Go. James is back.
James is back.
He's gone. All right. James is gone.
I feel like I wish we had some sexy music or something. But.
Yeah, sexy music would definitely make the mood. Just looking around, not looking to see if anybody's watching. Obviously, they can't see me here on this camera, so that's good. Maybe maybe this is the way. So we meet again, my old friend. Oh, my nemesis. What you doing down there, feller? Little feller? What are you doing? Nope, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna give in to temptation. Oh Lord, take these hands from me. Yep. Well, might as well do it. Killers. I'm gonna do it. Lead me out into temptation, dear Lord.
James might have went into the ditch here.
Lead me not into temptation.
You think he has like a screen in front of him that he's looking at, or just a pamphlet or something?
What's going on? Did y'all hear a sound?
Dan, it's me, Satan.
Do it. Satan said
just do it. Go ahead.
Might be on Zoom court, but who cares?
They deserve it. You're the man, Dan.
I just saw that, Jay. We just started watching 90 Day Fiance the other way, and it's this girl with hair that's like 40 foot long. Have you seen her yet?
Oh.
She rolls it up.
I bet that's real sexy. Oh. Dan. There you go, fella. Get to know yourself better.
Is he just waiting for it to stand up on its own, or what?
Speaking of standing up, stretch it out. Just let me loosen up a little bit. You gotta limber up. Don't wanna pull a hamstring during the event.
Speaking of Crystal Gale, are you here, Crystal?
Crystal?
Crystal. John, perfect timing. We'll watch a guy play with himself.
Dan, he's the man. Gonna give his little fella a hand.
I guess we'll maybe stop the music now that he's gone to take a number 2 real quick, I guess.
He's shaving up. He wants to look real good for himself.
Is he putting a rubber on? I heard people do that with rubbers on. It's very weird.
6. Dan don't want no kids. Dan don't want no kids. Dan.
Oh, Dan's back.
There's Dan. Take my wallet out. Now.
Whoa, are you sure we're okay here?
We're good. Don't you worry, pal.
Adjusting? God, please don't do it like that.
Don't want to get caught doing it, so I'm going to do it inside the underwear. No shame in that game, baby. Hello, little Dan.
Okay, starting out a little slow there.
Shaking hands with the man. We had to get a little Dan backstory before we got started.
Go. Was his hands? Did he need a little lotion or something, maybe?
My hands are rough. We don't sand them down one time. There we go.
Saturday he brought back a paper We have Jim so flustered he just put a text to his wife in the chat.
Dearest wife, I'm so turned on right now from Dan. Dan's got me.
It might be. I don't know what.
This latest edition of National Geographic.
Wait, did you just get scared?
I don't want nobody to see what I'm doing. Let me be extra careful.
Like, did you not know that camera was on, or you're in court?
I'm so turned on by this light fixture above my head that looks like a breast.
Senator's using. Wow. Oh, perfect timing. That was fun.
Enjoy.
He's kind of fast, or is he still going?
We're just getting warmed up. About to see a land speed record get broken here in a second.
I was thinking that too. Whoa, careful now.
What do we have here? An old centerfold from 1997. Ooh, those were the days.
It's one of those women with those cone bras, and it really gets him.
Ooh, look here. I've got an old backdated issue of
I don't know.
Projects of Hollywood.
Is he standing up and doing it, or did he sit back down and he's just holding on to it?
The Heather Locklear is something to see. Sometimes you just gotta take matters into your own hands, Creep.
Robert, welcome to some of the best court you've ever seen.
Dan Larkin.
Very good.
Is he talking to himself? Like,
He might be talking to it. Like, come on, we're going to hurry this up on the court.
Hands don't fail me now.
Right, you did turn the light off.
Took the slide
It was
off.
on earlier, wasn't it?
What was that in his hand? Sexy down.
Likey, if you like a wacky.
Sexy down.
Oh. Okay.
Get some lotion. There we go. Now we're in business. $5 off. $5 off. Oh, yeah. Sexy.
Wow. Good job, Dan. You got us. Good job, Dan.
Yeah. That's right. Dan scratching lottery tickets.
Scratching lottery tickets.
Scratching another one.
I tell you what.
You nasty bastards. That's what you get for saying this guy was touching us.
That's what you get. Hey, I thought he was too, all the way up until I just saw that $5 lottery.
Yeah, when I went back and I was watching it with nothing on, the audio, no nothing, I'm like, okay, I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, he is. And then I seen the lottery ticket.
Yeah.
And that's why I said he's either doing that or he's scratching lottery tickets. And he's scratching lottery tickets, people.
All right, for real, in the chat, did you guys think he was, because I did, all the way up until I saw that lottery.
He's scratching lottery tickets. How dare y'all besmirch the good name of Dan Larkin?
Oh, that is great.
Dan should sue every single one of y'all.
That's right.
That's why I was so confident we would not see any Wangus, because there wasn't any.
Oh, hey, Christy.
Christy's
got killed. That was so good. Well, the belt part too, though, is kind of. He must have came back from the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
The belt. It was just perfect timing.
It fell into place nicely. Look, everybody that's probably watched that came in and saw him just doing that right there. Look, I mean, come on.
yeah, no, that looks bad.
He's got lottery tickets in his hand.
God, that was great. That was so great.
Yeah. So that's again, like Creed said, we're gonna lose our channel right in front of your eyes. Nah, we're not, because
No.
lottery tickets.
It's just scratching them fivers. Walter, just in time, my friend. Good to see you.
Oh, look, look, Christy's grossed out. He come in, he thinks Dan's doing obscene things.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, Christy, watch me while I scratch my tickets." My God, that's too funny,
isn't it? That's why I was dying laughing over here. I was like, "Oh my God, this is great."
Yes, Lisa B. We've got a case. God, that's so good. That was the best one we found. The peeing. This one's right up there, though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure. I hope a law tuber takes it and says the guy was doing inappropriate things. Ooh, please let that happen to that SOB I can't stand.
So cut it up properly and have it anonymously sent over.
I know, right? Just cut out
You
the
have
part
the
with the
exclusive.
Look at you. Now you put all of us in our place. That's right. Credence and Mikey, they're going down. Higgins going down. Law Talk with Mike going down.
Pseudonym, listen, hey, we go live 1 o'clock East, Monday through Friday. So set your own notification.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is late all the time. All the time. But, court, 1 o'clock Monday through Friday. Again, 1 o'clock East and 4:05 East for We Gotta Chase. And good news. Gonna be playing some slots tonight before you guys even ask. We're gonna be. I got.
Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
Which is great.
Look at that. We got a jackpot. Check it out.
He was just doing it with his thumb. It looked weird. Karen, great timing.
We're leaving.
Just in time to say the put on a shirt express. Thank you, Michael. No music needed. Flusha. Shell's way to give it. I got this. Carol, Irving Gold, Chim Chim, Golfer, and Flusha.
That's right. We'll be back. Don't you worry. 4:05. Thirsty Thursday. Craig, we got I made sure there are some chases in there for the chase lovers.
Yes, got one person, I believe, yesterday said something.
So make sure you're there for
Thought
that.
this was the Chase channel.
So much goodness. It's just gonna run right over the top. Also, don't forget, we got premieres happening all day, all the time. So make sure you keep an eye out for those, as well as Creed playing the old jackpot tonight. We got a jackpot. Check that channel out. You guys stay safe. You guys stay hard. You guys should be ashamed of yourself for thinking Mr. Irving was up to no good. And stay tuned because the best is yet to come. Bye.
Now, if we were doing YouTube properly, we would have cut that out, cut the part with the lottery ticket and just went with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
but
damn our honest